Alright, I may or may not have an addiction to making new builds, but this one I made for good reason. This build is called a facilitating 5, and in my opinion, when this build reaches its full potential, it can be the best 1v1 court build in the game. Now, if you take a look at the progression right now, you're probably looking at this like, bro, Zach, this build looks absolutely terrible, can't do anything good. But keep in mind, this is an ISO center build, and at 99, this build will be insane. So I just want to give you guys a better picture of what this build will look like at 99 overall. We'll have a 75 3-ball, park dunks, a 70 ball handle with the quick dribble style, solid defense across the board. We'll have like an 80 speed, Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Now, the badge count is what makes me so excited for this build. 19 shooting badges on a 6'9" ISO center build. That's insane. And we still get 27 playmaking badges on this build, which is absolutely crazy. We only get 9 defensive, but honestly, this build is going to be a mismatch nightmare. You're going to go against a guard. You're too big, you're too strong, you're also really fast, you're going to be able to bully anybody in the paint. And if you go against a center, they're too slow, they can't keep up with you, and you're 6'9" with long wingspan, so you're going to be able to stop them with ease. I was looking for a build to just dominate the 1v1 court and reach its max potential at 99 overall, and I think I finally found a build that is just absolutely broken. So I do want to show you guys some gameplay in this build, but as you guys saw, we do not have the most amount of badges yet. But I just want to give you guys a feel on how this build plays like, and then after that, we're going to hop in how to make this build. But yeah, man, let's get straight into the gameplay. Game number 1, we got a playmaking shot creator, a two-way sharpshooter, and a glass cleaning lockdown. Now these dudes, I'm not gonna lie, they were kind of nice with it. They actually had a good idea what they were trying to do, and they ended up playing a really good game. As you guys can see, you're going to see some nice gameplay here. BDG hitting that clutch 3 at the top of the key. It's been a minute since I've done one of these post-com videos, but I just want to show y'all what this build can do. I've just played a couple games. I wasn't in the mood last night to just do the live com, all this energy type stuff. I was kind of just trying to chill, you know, so I was like, you know what, let me get some gameplay. Big whites, by the way. The jumper's nice, but sometimes you struggle just because you don't have no badges. Now, look at this, right? I kind of lost my train of thought, but look at the shot he hits. A 60% contested white. I thought we took steady shooter out the game. It looks like a very steady shooter-esque shot to me. But what I was saying, I was just trying to chill last night. I kind of just go all over the place in these post-coms. It's been a minute since I've done one, I'm not going to lie. But like I'm saying, I was just trying to chill last night, you know, just trying to get some clips on this build. As you can see, we're still isoing with the efficiency. That's a 66 ball handle with not a good dribble style. I think I'm using power. It's not really that great. It's decent. I can still get open. We don't have handles for days, nothing crazy. We just got gold quick first step, silver sniper, I believe, and bronze stop and pop. So you're not going to be seeing the build at its max potential. Obviously, we have like a handful of badges, but I was really excited to show you guys this build because at 99, look at that though. No rim protector. We got like gold rebound chaser. We got that crazy block. But like I was saying, bro, this build at 99 would be absolutely insane. We get a 70 ball handle, access to all the nice drill moves, step back, white, you know, this, for whatever reason, the first game, I was not greening, but hey, we're still hitting our shots. But this build at 99, we get the park dunk, 70 ball handle, a 75 3-pointer with the sharpshooting takeover. We're going to be able to stop all the big men down low. We have almost max wingspan. As you can see, we can play the passing lanes. This really is meant for the 1v1 court. I really just wanted to make a build where I could just dominate, you know. If I wanted to, I can get some post work. I got a really high post fade on this build. I can still ISO. If they're too small down low, I can back them down, whatever. And we're like you guys see, we have literally 3 playmaking badges, and we're playing a dude about our height. We're still beating him off the dribble. We're kind of keeping up on defense, but he does end up hitting this shot because he does have blinders. Again, no intimidator, no clamps. It's not the easiest chance, but look at what they make me do right here, right? I'm taking the ball out of bounds, and for whatever reason, my dude just beams it off his chest, out of bounds, their ball. They get the ball right back. We're going to speed this up real quick, and look at how we go out, man. Look at how this game ends. It's not very fun. So, you know, what we had to do, we had to try on defense. He gets open, hits the white, sniper of hell. Do you really think we're going to spin the block? Of course we are. We got to get our revenge. I'm not going out like no bitch. Come on now. Now, this game, we had to all play on our A game because this play shot, he was talking his shit. He was like, you know what, spin the block. You're not going to drop us off. I said, all right, bet. Me and my squad, we got to tee up this game, and this man was looking to score all the points. So we had to lock in. We had to drop these dudes off. Look at the score. Not looking good, but we hit him with that step back green, cutting the lead down. It was 9-2 for a minute. BDG gets a clutch steal. Now we got the ball. Now we just got to take advantage of having the ball, this position. I hit with a little green. Y'all already know what's going on, man. This game, we're actually greening. Last game, I don't know what was happening. We hit a lot of whites, but hey, getting saucy with the combos. If you're too big, you really can't stop me. Like I've said so many times, we don't even have a 70 ball handle, but the play shot, he answered with another 3 of himself. But one thing we did notice throughout the game, This dude did not want to pass. He did not want to pass the entirety of the game. BDG gets a nice dog, tied 14-14. He's got his takeover. He's going to drive in. Dot me. This man's takeover runs out on the other team. Now we got to take advantage of it because I'm not going to lie. His teammates are pretty shite. They weren't that good. I'm not going to lie. They switched the guard on me. What are you doing, my boy? Don't jump. We got that easy bucket. Time to lock in. Get a stop. This man shoots a white. No more takeover. And it's looking good for us, man. We're up 2 points. We got the possession. I dot BDG. It's not green, but it's going to drop. We got that 18 points to 4-point lead. Now, our plan was stop the play shot. We'll give them a 2. It doesn't really matter. They got 2 seconds left, and he greens that. I don't know how that was considered open, but hey, man, we still got the lead. It's not that bad. BDG's going to drive in. He doesn't go up originally. Not really sure why, but hey, doesn't matter. We're up 3 points. We're just trying to get a stop right here. We don't want him to go crazy. As you guys can see, we're giving him the 2s. We're doubling him. We're trying to get as many stops as possible. Well, I'm not even helping on this man at all because I do not want to do with the mask to get the ball. And of course, the one time anybody else on their team scores, he hits the white. Now it's 20-20. I'm going to take it back, get my stamina up a little bit. Boom, boom. He's too slow, bro. Did he really think he would be able to keep up with me? No, he collapses, dot the corner. Big green, we're facilitating 5 for a reason, man. Let's get the teammates involved. Now that you guys have just seen a glimpse of what this build can do on a low overall with barely any badges, I'm going to show you guys how to create this build, man. So we're going to get straight into this build right here. As you guys know, this build is called a facilitating 5. A 5 is obviously the center. One thing that's kind of interesting, you can make this at the shooting guard position at 6'9". The badge count's a little bit different, but the reason I didn't go shooting guard is I wanted to match up against other big men to create that mismatch and then have them switch the guards onto me. I don't want to be on guards off the rip because then they're going to put me against lockdowns. And I don't want that. I want them to have the switch on a lockdown to me to where they don't have the arrows and all that. And I kind of just wanted to make an ISO center build, you know? Doesn't matter your handedness. I prefer my players left-handed. Jersey number 8, shout out Kobe Bean. My favorite part about this build is you can get a 70 ball handle at 99 without even using this pie chart. The pie chart you want to use is this one right here. As you guys can see, a little bit more playmaking than shooting. If you wanted a build similar to this to have Hall of Fame shooting and playmaking, I experimented with that build, but you can't actually be 6'9". You have to go to 2.05 in meters on the metric system. It's basically the same build but with Hall of Fame shooting, but you're a little bit smaller and you can't be the center position. So I ultimately went with the pie chart right here with more playmaking, plus you get more playmaking badges in general and better defensive stats. When it comes to dribbling in this game, it's very important if you're going to be on an ISO build or at least a primary ball handler build that you have the most speed as possible. Now some of y'all might not like this. We are a center build. We're not going to go with any of these strength pie charts, but it's very important. You do want to unlock the quick dribble style. In my opinion, is the best dribble style in the game, and you need a 75 acceleration to unlock those packages. So with 99 gem rat, we'll be able to get that, and with any other pie chart, I'm pretty sure we can't get that. So that's why I went with the all-speed physical profile. Funny enough, we upgrade this build very similar to a play shot. It's kind of funny. We're going to upgrade just our driving dunk. We're going to max out our midi, our 3-pointer, our free throw, and our post fade. We're actually going to take a little bit off of our free throw right here, drop it by 2. We're going to get 19 shooting badges. This allows us to get more playmaking badges and a little bit more defensive badges as well, just by sacrificing 1. Plus, we only get gold shooting on this build, so instead of wasting 4 attribute points to get Hall of Fame, we're only going to spend 3, so I feel like 19 is really a lot for a build that doesn't have Hall of Fame shooting. For the playmaking, we literally want to max every single thing out. Fun fact, if you did make this at small forward, you can get 30 playmaking badges with this pie chart, but I didn't do it that way. Now for our defense, we're going to max everything out except from our steal. We're going to just go over that real quick, and then boom, we have 12 attribute points remaining. We're going to put the rest right here, giving us 9 defensive badges. Total badge count 1, 19, 27, and 9. Now one thing y'all might be noticing, this build is very similar to my point center. One thing I do think this build stands out against my point center is though we do have a post game, we do have sharpshooting takeover, and at 99 this build is overall better. The only thing we really lose out on is a 75 ball handle instead of a 70, but hey, we're the same height. I honestly just feel like this build is a little bit better. We have max wingspan. It just is overall a better build at 99. Body shape, I went with Burley. I didn't want to look too skinny, but if you want to just look like a glitchy dribble god, I will go with Define and then drop that weight, because Define, if you guys do not know, it's the body shape that gives you the most wingspan. If you don't believe me, think I'm just talking out of my ass. Look at the difference between Burley and Defined right here. The wingspan is clearly longer, but I'm just going to go with Burley because we're already going to max out the wingspan, and I don't want to look like a twig. For the height, you want to drop this down to 6'9" right here, and for the weight, we're going to minimize this. As you guys can see, 77 speed, 76 acceleration. We lose a little bit of our interior defense, but that's not that big of a deal. We're going to have max wingspan anyways. Boom! Still get a 71 3-pointer, an 83 post fade at 99 overall. We're going to get that 70 ball handle, a 70 driving dunk that gives us park dunks, solid block, solid rebounding. We can do a little bit of everything on this build, plus we're fast. And the takeover options, there's no real other option to go with other than spot up shooter. I want to go play take. Maybe you can get away with post take. It would be a little bit glitchy, but then in my opinion, I would probably throw some post hook and some close shot in there, sacrifice some other attributes, or rim protector takeover. If you're really confident in your jump shot and you just want to stop post scores, I was debating between these two right here, but I ultimately went with spot up shooter just to make this build that much better and have people guard up at all times. And as you guys can see, we have built a facilitating 5. And that's gonna wrap it up today's video. I'm very excited to use this build once I hit 99 overall. Typically when I end my videos, I give the people who watch the videos all the way through, the people who I know really rock with me, something in the comments so I know you're a real one. And today what I'm gonna have you guys go comment is charger, because I need to charge my PlayStation controller because it's getting pretty low. That was kind of random, but that's just the way it is at the end of the video. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll catch y'all tomorrow in my next video, and I'm out. Peace.